I bet you didn't know that Islam, often misunderstood, is fundamentally a religion of peace. At its heart, it promotes harmony and tranquility. Islam, a word that means submission to the will of God, is a religion that emphasizes peace at its core. The very essence of Islam is rooted in the concept of peace and submission to a higher power. Muslims, followers of Islam, believe in one God, Allah, and strive to live their lives according to His teachings. These teachings guide them to lead lives filled with compassion, kindness, and understanding. Central to these teachings is the pursuit of peace, both within oneself and in the world around them. This inner peace is reflected in their actions and interactions with others. Islam teaches that peace is not merely the absence of conflict, it is a state of being, a way of life. It's about creating a harmonious environment where everyone can thrive. The Quran, Islam's holy book, repeatedly emphasizes the importance of peace. It serves as a guide for Muslims to lead lives that are just, fair, and peaceful. It calls upon Muslims to be merciful, compassionate, and just in their interactions with all people, regardless of their faith or background. This universal message of peace and compassion is central to Islamic teachings. The Quran explicitly states that killing an innocent person is like killing all of humanity, while saving a single life is akin to saving all of humanity. This profound message underscores the sanctity of life and the importance of peace in Islam. Through acts of charity, community service, and interfaith dialogue, Muslims around the world strive to embody the peaceful principles of their faith. They work towards building bridges of understanding and cooperation with people of all backgrounds. In essence, Islam is a religion that seeks to foster peace, both within the individual and in the broader community. By following the teachings of the Quran and the example of the Prophet Muhammad, Muslims aim to create a world where peace and justice prevail. The Quran's emphasis on peace and compassion. You need to watch this if you struggle with finding peace and compassion in your life. The Quran is filled with verses that promote peace, compassion, and understanding. It serves as a guide for Muslims to lead a life that is harmonious and just, emphasizing the importance of treating others with kindness and respect. One such verse states, God calls to the home of peace, Quran 10:25. This verse is a profound reminder that the ultimate goal for humanity is to live in a state of peace, both internally and externally. This verse highlights that peace is not just an abstract concept, but a destination that God invites all people to strive towards. It encourages individuals to foster environments where peace can flourish, starting from their own hearts and extending to their communities. The Quran also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness, stating, let them pardon and overlook. Would you not like that God should forgive you? Quran 24:22. This teaching underscores the value of letting go of grudges and embracing forgiveness as a means to achieve personal and communal peace. These teachings encourage Muslims to approach conflicts with a spirit of reconciliation and to seek peaceful resolutions whenever possible. By promoting forgiveness and understanding, the Quran aims to build a society where harmony prevails over discord. The Quran recognizes that disagreements and conflicts are a part of human nature, but urges believers to address them with wisdom, patience, and a commitment to justice. It calls for a balanced approach where justice is served, but mercy and compassion are never forgotten. I don't think people understand the true essence of Prophet Muhammad's peaceful nature. The life of Prophet Muhammad, the final prophet of Islam, serves as a guiding light for Muslims worldwide. His example demonstrates the true essence of Islam as a religion of peace. Throughout his life, the Prophet faced persecution and hostility, but always responded with patience, forgiveness, and a commitment to dialogue. One powerful example of the Prophet's peaceful nature is the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. This treaty, signed between the Prophet and his adversaries, established a 10-year peace agreement and is considered a landmark achievement in Islamic history. It demonstrates the Prophet's willingness to make concessions and seek peaceful solutions, even in the face of opposition. I don't think people understand the true relationship between Islam and terrorism. Tragically, Islam has often been misrepresented in recent times, with some associating it with violence and terrorism. It is crucial to understand that these acts of violence directly contradict the fundamental teachings of Islam. The Quran explicitly condemns terrorism and the killing of innocent people, stating that such acts are grave sins. The vast majority of Muslims worldwide condemn terrorism and violence in all its forms. They strive to live peaceful and productive lives, contributing positively to their communities and societies. It is essential to separate the actions of a small minority from the true teachings and values of Islam, which promote peace, compassion, and justice for all. I bet you didn't know that Islamic history is a tapestry of peaceful coexistence. Islamic history is replete with examples of peaceful coexistence, tolerance, and intellectual flourishing. During the Islamic Golden Age, which spanned several centuries, Muslim scholars made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. The Islamic world became a center of learning, attracting scholars and students from diverse backgrounds. This era was marked by a spirit of inquiry, open dialogue, and respect for different cultures and beliefs. Muslim rulers often extended protection to religious minorities, allowing them to practice their faiths freely. These historical examples demonstrate that Islam has a rich legacy of tolerance, intellectual curiosity, and peaceful interaction with other civilizations. You need to hear this if you're a believer in peace and harmony. Islam emphasizes the importance of respecting other faiths and beliefs. The Quran states, "Let there be no compulsion in religion," Quran 2:56, highlighting the principle of freedom of belief. Muslims are taught to engage in respectful dialogue with people of other faiths and to seek common ground based on shared values. The Prophet Muhammad himself set an example of tolerance and understanding in his interactions with people of other religions. He treated them with kindness and respect, even when they held different beliefs. Islamic teachings encourage Muslims to build bridges of understanding and to promote a culture of peace and harmony in a diverse world. Why are there not more people talking about the contemporary examples of Islamic peace-building? In the modern world, numerous individuals and organizations embody the peaceful principles of Islam and work tirelessly to promote peace and mutual understanding. From interfaith dialogue initiatives to humanitarian relief efforts, Muslims are actively engaged in peace-building efforts across the globe. One inspiring example is the work of organizations like Islamic Relief Worldwide, which provides humanitarian aid and development assistance to people in need regardless of their faith or background. These efforts demonstrate the compassionate and caring nature of Islam, extending a helping hand to those suffering from poverty, conflict, or natural disasters. What's something people don't know about fostering dialogue and understanding? It is more crucial than ever to break down barriers, challenge stereotypes, and foster genuine dialogue and understanding between people of different faiths and cultures. Education plays a vital role in this endeavor. By learning about Islam from authentic sources and engaging with Muslims in our communities, we can dispel misconceptions and promote a more peaceful and just world. Open and honest communication, coupled with a willingness to listen and learn from one another, can help bridge divides and foster mutual respect. By embracing our shared humanity and recognizing the values that unite us, we can create a more peaceful and harmonious world for all. Everybody is looking for peace. Section 10. Conclusion: Embracing peace, embracing Islam. Islam in its true essence is a religion of peace, compassion, and justice. Its teachings emphasize the importance of living in harmony with oneself, with others, and with the natural world. While acts of violence and terrorism contradict the fundamental principles of Islam, it is essential to recognize that these acts do not represent the vast majority of Muslims worldwide. By understanding the true teachings of Islam, engaging in meaningful dialogue, and celebrating the contributions of Muslims to our societies, we can overcome prejudice, promote understanding, and build a more peaceful and just world for all. Embracing peace means embracing the true spirit of Islam.